start the program with a prayer of Ganesha Sloka. I invite my two students of class 10. Come.
एकदण्डाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो बुद्धिः प्रचोदयात्। शिरसादेवं गौरीपुत्रं विनायकं भक्तावासं स्मरे नित्यं आयुर्कामप्रसिद्धये।
Thank you, girls. Parents, please sit down. Good morning, dear parents, students, and my dear teachers. A special welcome to our resource person, Mrs. Shailaja Madam. A very warm welcome to all of you of class 9 orientation program of this new academic session 26-27. If you are feeling a mix of excitement and a little bit of anxiety today, please know that you are not alone here. For years, we used to tell our students that serious studies start from this year. Change your old habits and forget your hobbies for 2 years. But today, I stand before you to say that the game has completely changed. CBSE has rolled out the most historic, transformative curriculum and assessment updates in over 2 decades. This batch of class 9 is the pioneer cohort entering a system built not for memory drills but for true capabilities. As your partners in this journey, my goal today is to making you to understand these changes so we can support your child together. Let us start with the orientation program. Now, coming to the first slide, why class 9th is important? What is it? First year of secondary education, as they will be moving to the 10th board examination next year, builds conceptual understanding rather than memorization, develops analytical thinking, communication and problem solving skills, prepares students for board examinations and future career choices, encourage self-discipline, time management and independent learning. My key message to this slide is success in class 9 comes from consistency, not last minute preparation. Next slide please. Now what's new in learning? Earlier, for 9th class, their syllabus has been focused only on memorizing facts, marks-oriented, text-centered classrooms. But now, it has changed as a competency-based learning. Now what is this competency-based learning? Which builds real skills and abilities, not just memorizing facts. Then, understanding concepts deeply. How to understand these concepts deeply? By grasping the reasons behind ideas, not subject level facts, followed by real life applications of knowledge, which using in learning to solve everyday practical problems. Not only that, critical thinking and creativity. What is this critical thinking and creativity? Reasoning, questioning and generating original ideas. Interdisciplinary learning. What this means? Connecting ideas and skills across different subjects, followed by holistic development of every child. My key message to this slide is learning is no longer about how much you remember, but how well you understand and apply. Next slide please. Now, coming to the curriculum and assessment. You already know our assessment pattern. Later on I will be telling you this. But curriculum is based on the core subjects, languages, mathematics, science, social science, art education, physical education, vocational education, AI and digital literacy were offered in this 9th standard. Assessment will be assessed in the areas of competency-based questions, case studies, source-based questions, assertion, reason questions, reasoning-based MCQs, projects and experimental learning. Students explain why, how and what if instead of simply applying it. Now, every student need skills. How you are going to apply these skills? First is critical thinking. What this critical thinking means? It is ability to analyze information objectively and make a reasoned judgment. It's about being an active learner rather than passive information. Next comes problem solving. It is the process of identifying a challenge and analyzing it. Then communication skills. Every child should have a communication skill, which is very important in their assessment process. That is, ability to transfer information clearly and effectively, both verbally in writing, verbal and in writing. Good communication ensures that ideas are shared without misunderstanding. Now comes teamwork. What is this teamwork? Here, teamwork is a collaboration, focuses on co-creation of ideas and teamwork. It is about understanding your role within a group, supporting your teammates and managing the conflicts. Next is collaboration. Now collaboration is about the practice of working together with diverse individuals towards a common goal. It requires a high level of mutual respect and flexibility. Now creativity. What does this mean? It is about analyzing what is, about managing what could be. Digital literacy is a far more than knowledge, knowing how to type or use a smartphone. Every child is aware of this digital system, how we are following the present year, this 21st century is going to be, and to get the ability to navigate, evaluate, create and communication information by digital platforms. AI. AI means to understand how AI tools are being used in our daily system, knowing what they are good and how learning to use them. Ethical values, which is very, very important in the student's life, that are the moral compass that guides how we use all our other skills, which includes integrity, responsibility, fairness, empathy and commitment towards society. Then followed by leadership and emotional well-being. It is a practice of leading others effectively while actively understanding, managing and supporting the emotions, health of both yourself and your team. Next slide. Yes. Now we have to be in this system as a shared responsibility. We need to be with the students. What is the student's role to be followed as? Students should attend school regularly, which is 85% for the board examination, complete assessment on time, which has been given the deadline. You have to be on time for these assessments. Read every day. What lessons you carry from your teachers, you need to go every day with those lessons and make a part of every day. Ask questions. Instead of what, you should be why. Why this is happening? Why it is be like this? Your question should be why instead of what. Then manage screen time wisely. Children, I know that you are used to, after Corona, every child has been using for this, as I said, AI, the smartphones using of, it has become too much habit, but you have to minimize that and you have to use it wisely for your education, not for the social medias and all those things. Then respect teachers and classmates. This is the most ethical thing, you need to follow it. You need to respect yourself, respect others and respect the teachers. As a parents, how we are going to encourage your words? Encourage learning rather than only marks. Don't focus only on marks. Parents, it is a humble request. Every child needs your support, emotional support. Rather than asking how many marks you got, what your friends got, you got less marks. Rather than that, please support them in all the ways. Now maintain a regular study routine. You should make your own timetable for your students, for your children or for your sons and daughters that they need to follow this time. Promote reading habits. Every day you need at least give some time to read at least a newspaper or something like journals, whatever they are interested. Let them be in that reading habits. Support emotional well-being. This is very, very important. Your support they require. The most thing is you should maintain their mental well-being. Then maintain regular communication with teachers. Whenever you are required for the school, your commitment is required. Next slide. Now, our next slide tells us what our school's commitment is. We are going to give your students and you as a safe and inclusive learning development, activity-based learning, sports, arts and clubs. We already started the clubs, Eco Club, we are already having it. We are going to introduce 2 more clubs in this academic year. Then we are following the value-based questions will be given, education will be given, then excellent teaching and mentoring. We are trying from our end best way to give good education to our students. Then we are very much ready 24/7. Academic support will be given from our end by the teachers, by the management, everything. And we are supporting the students by giving them career guidance also. Not only this, all areas will be covered by the students, holistic development of every child. We try to give the holistic development for all of our students. Our school motto is every child can learn, grow and succeed. Now, together towards success. How can be successful in this journey? By learning, by doing practice, by reflecting on our things and improving ourselves. Dear students, believe in yourself, be cautious, be curious, be disciplined, never stop learning. Dear parents, your encouragement is the greatest gift you can give your child. Education is not preparation for life, education itself is life. Now next slide, we'll skip that next slide, we'll be telling in the last. Yes, skip next one. 2 more slides, then yes, skip that also. Yes, now I welcome Mrs. Pankaja teacher, our English faculty, to tell about the English subject, what are the changes has been brought in the book. Pankaja?
Thank you, madam. Good morning, everyone. I am Pankaja Deshpande. I am here on behalf of English department. Welcome to the orientation program. Today, I would like to speak about English. English is not just a subject, but it is a powerful tool for communication, learning, and success. English is one of the most widely spoken language in the world, known as global language. In today's world, English plays an important role in education, technology, business and social interaction, etc. Learning English helps the students to improve confidence, personality and communication skills. Now, importance of English in academics. What is the importance of English? Why we need to learn? It is like English is very important in academics because it supports students learning in all subjects, not only in English but other subjects also. It is in other subjects it is supporting. If you are perfect in English, then automatically you can easily cope up with the other subjects. So here, if the student is good in English, he can easily read, write, understand questions and express their ideas clearly. Now, coming to the present academic year. In English, earlier we used to have 2 readers, that is behind and moments. But now, for the academic year 2026 and 27, CBSE has introduced a new reader, that is Kaveri. Right. And Kaveri reader includes interesting lessons, poems and activities that helps the students improve their LSRW skills. Means what? Listening skills you can say, speaking skills, reading skills, writing skills, etc. Now let us focus more closely on one of the key scale, that is listening skills. Listening skills helps the students understand the lessons, stories, classroom discussions very clearly. Now, our goal here in our school is to move from passive hearing to the active comprehension. CBSE, according to the new pattern of CBSE, more over 50% of the questions are based on the competency-based questions. So, if the student is good at listening, then he can easily answer the questions which are based on the competency-based questions. So for that reason, listening skills are very important. To improve the listening skills, we are conducting different activities in our school. Those are like story listening and retelling, audio clip listening, activity, and listening to the instructions and performing the task. These are the various activities we are conducting. Next comes speaking skills. The speaking skills helps the students to become a confident speaker, better communicator, active participant in the class. Here in our school, to improve the speaking skills, we are conducting different activities, especially in the assembly. Children with the different classes, they will be coming and giving the speeches, interesting facts, riddles, and short stories, many more activities we are conducting in the assembly. Not only here in the assembly, but in class also we are conducting the different activities like self-introduction, role play, group discussion, debates, storytelling, picture descriptions, jam session also, just a minute session, different kinds of activities we will be conducting in the class as well. Next comes reading skills. Reading skills helps the students to become a confident reader by improving comprehension, vocabulary, fluency. Here, a child can improve their reading skills by reading the newspaper, you can say, reading short stories, and one more major source of improve the reading skill is their own textbook. By reading the textbook, they can easily improve their reading skills. Not only that, in our school we are having a library. Once in a week, they can visit the library. We are having particular period for that, and they can read different kinds of books which are available in the library. So in this way, we are trying to improve their reading skills also. Next comes writing skills. Writing skills help the students to express their ideas, creativity, clearly creativity and confidently. And then writing skills we are encouraging the students to improve the writing skills by conducting the different activities like essay writing competitions, you can say, story writing competitions, many more activities we are conducting. Now, apart from these skills, we are encouraging the students for the teamwork and creativity. How we are encouraging the students to improve the teamwork among them is group discussions, collaborative projects we are giving, role plays, presentations, classroom activities, many more activities we are conducting to improve their teamwork. Next comes creativity. Creativity is encouraged through the various activities such as art education projects we are giving, poster making we are giving, model making or creative writing. These are very important to improve the creative skills in the child. So, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm going to Santoshi teacher to continue this session with math subject.